Yeah, well, it's certainly there's things that you do miss for sure, but I've got a very exciting challenge now in front of me, so I'm very fortunate for that, and really looking forward to it.
You've been out on the water, you are a sailor in your heart. Does this reinforce your decision to stay as a sailor and not take up that management position being out on the water today?
Absolutely, yeah. I still want to be able to race, be part of the race team, and go and do as much of the sailing and racing as I can. And while I can still do that and feel I can be competitive, I'll keep doing it. But it's just one of those things where things change, and you obviously have to take the opportunities when they're there.
It looks like relations between yourself and Jimmy Spittle have thawed a little bit. You're laughing with each other on stage, I think.
Yeah, it's been good. So we're obviously very fortunate with the assistance of Oracle to get up and running as quickly as we have. So without that, the support that we've got here, so part of our shore support is 3 guys from the Oracle team, which is it's helped a lot. It's meant that we've had a boat that we can turn up and put together, go sailing. We've got a few of our own people now as well. So the team's slowly building up, and it's going to take time, but. It's certainly changed the dynamic from probably last time we spoke.
Derek and Jeremy have obviously come with you. What's it like having a couple of your old teammates with you in Team Japan?
Well, there's obviously a lot of guys that had very strong friendships and working relationships with over the last few years, and there's obviously people that that are great to be able to continue to work with, and so I'm very fortunate that both Derek and Jeremy have joined the team. But it's also very exciting as well, like to be able to do some sailing with Fuku, a guy I've raced against a lot in the past, and is now on the boat. With Chris Draper, who he certainly knows the waters around here very well, and having raced against him a lot over the years, it's nice to be racing with him.
What's your ultimate, to beat Jimmy Spittle or to beat Team New Zealand now?
Well, I think if we beat both of them, we'll be probably in a reasonable spot. So it's been good. We've been able to do quite a lot of sailing with Jimmy and the Oracle guys leading up to this. We've got a lot to improve on ourselves. You can sort of see that the guys that have been able to continue on as a sort of a unit since Sam Fran in 13. They're still, they've got the momentum on their side, but we can definitely see there's a lot of areas we can improve and be competitive.
You mentioned on stage the challenges getting here with Team Japan. What have those challenges been? Is it purely logistics, physically getting your team together and getting here?
Very much so, yeah. So right now we've got there's 7 people that are full time with the team, and by the time, or by January, we want to be up to sort of 35 or 40 when we start our operation in Bermuda. So there's a lot to do. It does take a lot of time. All the stuff that you kind of take for granted in terms of getting up and running. It's there's a lot to do, and think it's not just the sailing aspect. It's building a base in Bermuda. It's getting people, families relocated. It's just all the things which just take time, and we're fortunate. We've got a lot of support to get that side of it taken care of initially, but we want to be standalone by January.
Dean, you spoke on stage about your preparation. I know the team's come together quite quickly. How do you feel you are sort of as a team going into the event?
Well, the interesting thing with sailing, when you're sailing with a small crew with only 5 people, it takes a long time just to learn the sort of the dynamics, to understand what people are going to be doing at any given time on the boat. And while I've sailed with Jeremy and Derek a lot in the past, Fuku, I think this is his about 8th or 9th day sailing on a catamaran, so he's very new to it. And then obviously just learning the communication and what to expect at different times around the course. And then also with Chris, just sort of building up that relationship, because the relationship between the helmsman and the wing trimmer is obviously very key to performance, and so it takes time to just to keep developing that. But every day we've been out, it's just got, it feels like it's getting better and better. We're having flashes of brilliance, and then times where it's sort of not quite what we'd like, but it gives us plenty to work on.